seen this, that it's unfortunate that for about 10 minutes out of the 40 minutes, we really came out ready to play the way that we were hoping to start the game. A credit to Coach and her team. The Spartans are a very good team. They've earned the right to be 16th in the country. Tremendous balanced scoring and a tremendous work ethic on the board. So a credit to them. I think they're going to do extremely well with the Big Ten.
Coach, first of all, welcome back to Big Ten land.
Thank you.
Can you just talk a little bit about the speed of Michigan State tonight? It looked like that gave you some problems in sports tonight.
They looked fast when they were still in the ball. Really, they got some opportunities in the open court by adding some pressure on our post players who just, for some reason, ended up retreating instead of attacking. So that was a good game plan for them. I think Susie did a good job saying get on our bigs, and especially when we're on the perimeter. And when that happened, they got some steals and made the game look pretty fast for them.
Coach, it seemed like with all the whistles, it was tough to get a flow out there. How difficult was that for your team?
Especially to start the second half, huh? The 6 fouls in 2.5 minutes was hard. But that just lets us know right off the bat. I mean, it's good that it happened then, so we know how the calls are going to happen. But we knew there had to be a flip side coming at some point, so we wanted to continue to attack. And that's what ended up happening. And this could have very easily turned into a 40-point spread, and it ended up being a 17-point deficit. So those last 10 minutes of the game, probably like 10 to 12 minutes of the game, were impressive for us.
I would figure not being able to get Whitcomb off early was not part of the game plan either. And that probably set you back a little bit.
No, I told her not to shoot the ball, just pass and don't do you. No, just the opposite. And just one of the part of the pregame talk was collectively when we individually do our game, play our game, we are a pretty special team. And we only had a couple kids who really showcased who they were. Sammy did it for about 15 minutes of the game, and obviously you know what she can do. When she goes out there and she's in attack mode, she can score in faceted ways, and just didn't end up doing that until the second half.
Was there something in particular that Michigan State was doing defensively to kind of throw your team off at the beginning, or was it just a case of not making shots?
We go through our trail post a lot, and I alluded to it just a little bit ago that pressuring our bigs out on the perimeter caused us some problems. And it just made it almost look like we were in panic mode from that standpoint. So a credit to them again for pressuring our bigs out on the perimeter. We got the looks early that we wanted. I can't design any more plays to get 15-foot jumpers. We just couldn't hit them. And they did a good job switching. We recognized the switches, tried to exploit that, but we couldn't make the 15-foot jumper. I mean, we missed, I think, 10 points in layups in the first half. So that's a tough pill to swallow.
Coach, you're right in the middle of a long road stretch. How difficult has this been on your team, and how do you think they've handled it?
We've been on the road since December 6th, I believe. So we know we start the Pac-10 on the road at the Oregon school. So this is good practice for us. Ideally, we did not want to be on the road this much in December. We couldn't get a lot of the teams that we wanted to play out to Seattle. Generally, when teams come out to visit your part of town, it's because they either have someone there. It's a tournament, things like that, and we couldn't get. We wanted a Big East opponent, and we wanted a Big Ten opponent, and unfortunately, we had to go on the road to make that happen.
Okay, any further questions?